Have you ever spent an hour grocery shopping and by the time you go home and open the bag and you realize that, oh, all I bought is just junk food and actually I don't have the stuff that I was going to buy to cook with? Yes? Well, you're not the only one. And we are going to talk about how to avoid that from happening. Coming up. Hi friends, welcome back to 7 Habits of Highly Effective People Mom Edition. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Cayenne from heyMommio. And congratulations, since you're watching this video, you are striving to be a better version of yourself. In the last video, we talked about habit 1, be proactive. If you haven't seen it already, make sure you click on this. So have you spent time thinking about how to be proactive? What have you come up with? Comment below, share with me. Okay, let's jump right into it. Habit 2, begin with end in mind. So Stephen Covey actually used a very powerful analogy, and it really makes me think, which is, imagine yourself in a funeral, except this time, you are in your own funeral. 大吉利是咩? So what would your children, your spouse, your relatives, your community, your good friends, your co-workers say about you at your very own memorial service? So I asked myself, what is my purpose of life? How do I want my future life to really look like? Do I want my son to say that, oh, I rarely spend time with my mom. She spends her time on her phone or watching TV. Or do I want him to say that, oh, my mommy used to spend a lot of time with me reading books, playing games. We like to hang out, have fun together. She also spent a lot of time in volunteering and helping others. Which one do I want it to be? If you are finding value in this video so far, like it, subscribe it, share it. Back onto the questions from the beginning. Have you ever spent an hour grocery shopping and come home, open the bag and realize that all you bought is junk food? Well, what would the answer be? Yes, make a list, make a shopping list. So begin with the end in mind is having a vision, having a blueprint. Some of you may have already seen it on my Instagram stories or Facebook that I have recently started a renovation for the second bathroom. Let's pause for a minute. Let's think about it. What do you normally do when you have this idea of getting your house or your kitchen, your bathroom remodeled? You probably search for different pictures, different photos. You basically visualize what my future bathroom to look like, right? So yes, correct. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest and just getting inspiration of how I want the bathroom to look like. So I have pinned a lot of photos on my board on Pinterest. So before I begin, I had a vision in my mind what the finished product would actually look like. Then I started making a list of all the materials that I'm going to need for the project, and I went shopping before I could even start painting the wall or taking off the door. And my friend, this is the power of begin with end in mind. You don't want to spend your whole life climbing up this ladder, then you realize that your ladder is actually against the wrong wall. So begin with end in mind is definitely one of my personal favorite rules to follow in a day-to-day basis. Stephen Covey described it as a plane flight. We need a destination, we need a plan, and also a compass. Of course, we will get off track from time to time, but with the proper tools, with the proper plan and compass helping, we will eventually get back on track and eventually get to our destination.
So Mommios, really spend time, think about your mission statement, do it with your family, do it with your significant others, and revisit it once in a while. Next time, we are going to talk about put first things first. See you.
So this is my process before I go grocery shopping. I first come up with a menu, a menu for a whole week. So I will look up recipe, I write down all the dishes that I'm going to cook for the week, and then I will actually go over what kind of ingredients that I'm going to need for each dish. And that's kind of how I come up with a shopping list. And without making that list, I swear half of the week has gone by and I feel like I don't have any groceries. I feel like I don't have anything to cook with. But what I end up with is a bunch of chips, popcorns, things that I actually cannot use to make a meal out of.